Hello, I'd like to welcome you to Block by Block Quilting. This is the first video in what I hope will be an ongoing series. Our first project is block number 1 on what I'm calling the Patriotic Geometric Swirl Quilt. But first, a bit about my idea behind the quilting series. I found at a thrift store a wonderful out-of-print book by quilter Jenny Buyer. It's called the Quilters Album of Patchwork Patterns. I was lucky that I picked up my copy. Look at that, for $3.99. I looked on Amazon the other day and these are out of print and they're selling for around $115. I'll put a link in the description just in case you want to snag a copy for yourself. They are really expensive. This extensively researched book has over 4,000 illustrations of blocks. They're mostly patchwork blocks, but they do delve into hexagon, continuous pattern blocks, etc. I'm still very much a beginner, so I thought I might go through this book and gain some experience along the way. This book also tells you, I'll go back to the beginning, tell you how to design, how to create your own patterns. It's a 2009 edition, so we did have computers and websites that could help us design quilts. It's nothing like the software we have available to us nowadays. So I have just started delving into the EQ8 program, and I've designed the quilt with that, the one that we're making today. But this is a fun book to go through. So let's get started. I created a one-sheet PDF instruction page for myself in an Excel spreadsheet. It isn't your traditional pattern. I don't have a lot of instructions. It really is to be used along with the videos. If you would like a PDF copy emailed to you, I'll put my email in the description box below this video. I used the spreadsheet to calculate how much fabric I would need for all 6 blocks. I broke it down by the block sizes I need to cut and how many in each color. I'm using red, white, and blue in this quilt, and as you can see, I should be able to get by with 1 yard of each of the red and the blue, but I will need 1 1/4 yards of the white. All the fabrics are calculated with a 42-inch width. We're starting with block 1 today, a simple checkerboard pattern. Piecing the block section, you can see that we will need 6 4.5-inch squares in red and in blue, and 12 4.5-inch squares in the white. For you more knowledgeable sewers that like to work ahead, I have all the piecing in the green box here. Let's make block number 1 of the Patriotic Geometric Swirl Quilt. Here's the layout for block number 1. It's just a simple 4-patch like we were showing in the illustration, And I'm just going to sew the white to the blue and the red to the white. Sew those together, 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then we're going to iron it open, and then we'll sew that to that, and we'll have our 4 patch. And I'm just going to make 6 of them. So here we go. So I've ironed my blocks out to the dark side on both the red and the blue. I've wonder clipped them together, and I've nested my seams. And now we're ready to sew some blots together. So let's get started. And here we have block number 1, 4 patch.